Max Verstappen started 17th. Lando Norris started on pole. Max Verstappen finished 31 seconds ahead of Lando Norris.
Generally, for any Lando fans out there, I think it's time to just stop. There is no way we can continue to support Lando. This season was generally the season for him to win, and he has absolutely royally fucked it.
If you had any doubts as to how good a driver Max Verstappen is, I hope those doubts are out of your brain after today, because Max Verstappen in Brazil just had one of the best wet weather drives in F1 history. In my opinion, he has two of the best wet weather drives in F1 history, both at this circuit. I'll be completely honest, I think that is one of the best drives in F1 history.
Max won after starting P17 on the grid, right? Only 5 out of 1,121 previous World Championship races have been won from 17th or lower on the grid.
Hey guys, and welcome back to F1 Unfiltered. I'm Luther, I'm going to be here with Yanni as always, and today I'm just here to tell you one thing. Max Verstappen is a demon, and we're going to get into why.
But I want us to realise, F1 fans, that what Verstappen did was not normal at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Starting from 17th, winning the race, 30 plus seconds ahead of your title challenger. He embarrassed the grid. Generally embarrassed the top drivers. Usually we hear that the wet races are a leveler for the drivers, right? You'll see the real drivers, the ones that excel in the wet, come out. And Verstappen certainly came out and played today. But guys, I wanted to ask Luther this question. Which drive was better? Verstappen at the Brazilian Grand Prix in 2024 or Lewis Hamilton at the Brazilian Grand Prix in 2021?
Max Verstappen's Brazilian Grand Prix victory is better than Lewis Hamilton's 2021 victory at São Paulo. I don't even think it's close, guys. I don't think it's close. Lewis Hamilton, what he did that weekend was incredible. He started 10th in the actual Grand Prix and won the race. Max Verstappen started 17th in the wet in conditions where most other drivers couldn't stay on the track and won the race by 19.5 seconds. And I'm meant to think Lewis's was better. If you're a Max Verstappen hater, or if you're blind, you might think that Max Verstappen's is not better. But if you watch F1 and know F1 and have followed it for a while, even if you don't follow it for a while, but if you understand the difficulty of driving in the wet, keeping your car in those changing conditions just straight, you would know that what Max Verstappen did is no easy feat. He showed the gap between him and every single other driver on that grid today. It's crazy. In the third fastest car, by the way, Sergio Perez is not the best. Sergio Perez is also driving a car that's horrible. And we see that. And Max Verstappen won by 19 seconds.
This is just to show you of how much a demon this guy is, of why he's so worthy of being a 3-time champion, come 4-time champion, right? Going into this race, Verstappen started 17th. Norris, who was 44 points behind, is first, bro. And this is what we mean by saying any other driver that's a challenger, bro. Verstappen didn't go off one single time from 17th, whereas Norris royally fucked up. Oh my God, this is a full title challenge. Instead of Norris maybe taking the gap if he wins it, and let's say Verstappen finished third, right? Take it down by 10 points, you're at 34 points difference. Instead, he's now 62 points behind, and Verstappen can now win it at the next race.
I came here when we did the video about Lando Norris being the worst title contender, and I said you look at a race like Spa, where Max Verstappen started so far back, 11th, and Lando Norris started 4th. And it was Lando Norris's perfect chance to make up as many points as possible on Max Verstappen. He once again has failed to do that. This was the best chance all season. Max was fuming. Max was furious. It's not just Max racing against Lando Norris. This weekend he was racing against the FIA. Last weekend he was racing against the FIA as they try and make a statement by punishing him strongly to try and change his racing style. Verstappen, 17 different times in this race, set the fastest lap.
I want the Norris fans, please tell me what I'm missing out with Norris. Even in the sprint race, you've got McLaren telling Piastri, please Piastri, let Lando Norris stay within 1 second of you so we can have that DRS, so we can get away from Verstappen. What is this? But this is a bit embarrassing, man. This guy, Max Verstappen, this is why we watch F1, for drivers like him and for actual challengers like Hamilton, like Alonso.
It shouldn't have been red flagged, but obviously that was the crash in the end which caused the red, so just that's life sometimes. You take a gamble, it's paid off for them. It's not talent or, it's just luck. So
what is he talking about? I feel like one of the best skills you can have as being a sportsman is self-awareness. And this guy is so deluded. It's not talent, it's luck.
Once again, he showed us why he's the worst starter on the grid. He even got off to a better start than Russell, and then Russell just takes him over there. And then Norris never had control. Was he ever actually leading the race? Not once was he leading the race. First, he was lucky with the pole position, right? But come on, bro, this is probably your best opportunity. Who was behind you? Like a couple of Alpines, RBs as well. It was only you and Russell. So just generally, I couldn't understand it, right? Verstappen had more of the pressure on him, and yet Norris, oh my God, how can you fans continue to support him?
The thing is, I know a couple of you guys are going to be watching this and thinking, oh, here he is, he's overreacting again, he's trying to rage bait, da-da-da-da-da. But I genuinely saw things in Max Verstappen that I know no other driver on the grid could do. The way he jumped up 7 places on the first lap, and he found that there was more grip on the inside line, reminds me of exactly what he did in 2016, where he was finding grip in places that no one else could as he charged through the field because of a silly decision to pit. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed. To the newcomers and to our old subscribers, the returning guys, hopefully you've enjoyed. We told you, this is why Max Verstappen is a demon.